So Astro Bot's been out for a few days now, and everyone's absolutely loving it. I'm yet to really see anyone that's truly negative towards it, except for one person. And it's to do with Sony.
Well, shit.
The Days Gone director slams Ben's studio for not protecting its legacy in Astrobot ads. So if we go down here, he's gone fucking crazy retweeting the same guy, this little risky dude, right? And it's all to start with this. So Ben's studio tweets out, his job is beach. Big congrats to our friends at Team Wasabi for the launch of Astrobot. And he retweets it saying, kind of sad that Dig has been reduced to promoting other games. Well done, Ben Studio. Way to protect your legacy.
Shit, boy.
Now, Extra Zero, you've played this game quite a bit. Do you think this dude's kind of spurging out a bit?
He is. He's spurging out a lot because this game is a celebration of 30 years of PlayStation, and it's basically giving a lot of forgotten franchises their recognition.
But that's a good thing.
You know, the way that Deke is portrayed in the game, he's not a joke. Again, he's just kind of a collectible. You go and you rescue the Astrobots, right? That's the premise of the game. He's not portrayed as goofy or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, hey, here's a cool character that's part of the legacy of PlayStation. So if anything, he's definitely spurging out because there's other long forgotten characters like Intelligent Cube is represented here, Mr. Mosquito, Vib Ribbon, Unjammer Lammy.
Who?
There's a lot of, even like the original polygonal PlayStation mascot, the purple spiky-headed dude that not too many people remember from those old "You Were Not Ready" ads back in the mid '90s.
Oh, I remember.
So for him to go and look at it this way, he's only making himself look worse when he could say, "Hey, shout out to Team Asobi for remembering Deke. Hopefully this will give people the opportunity to." Garner some interest for Days Gone, and maybe we'll see Deke ride again.
I don't know, but I gotta try.
But how is he, this is what I find really weird about this, apart from the initial spurg, is talking about, he's trying to, act like this somehow diminishes his character when, we have, Bloodborne characters in this. You have like you said, it's basically one giant love letter to PlayStation's history of 3 decades. So everything's in it. Everything is in it, man.
Yeah, Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins in it.
Yeah. You'd think he would be like, hey, man, we're standing amongst the fucking titans in this game, man. From all the way from your insanely popular Kratos all the way down to that shit you can't even remember what it's called.
Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jockey now, duck. Oh, they're adorable.
With the comments that came out last week from the head of Sony saying we don't have enough IPs, he should be saying hey, well, Team Asobi remembers the IPs, and if you're struggling to, if we think there's a shortage of IPs, why not give? He needs to be positive, hey, Team Asobi saw that there was something special about what we put out. Why don't we bring back Days Gone? Why don't we utilize that IP?
He could have used it to promote it and be like, well, I could be cooking right now, but no, I'm not. And that's because of you dumbasses. But no, I'm going to have to cry for the 4th fucking time about this shitty game that I fucking released broken, and now I have to wonder why it got cancelled.
So he does have a history of spurging out and blaming everyone apart from himself. And look, if you like Days Gone, that's totally fine. But to rewind the clock a little bit, he blamed the game's failure on woke reviewers. And to a certain extent, he's not wrong. Sites like your usual suspects, your gay-ass Kotakus and your piece of shit IGNs, those types of fucking stupid websites that no one really gives a fuck about and exist just to make fun of, right? They did say some retarded shit about the game, about how he's just a white dude on a bike, and they went with that angle. Yeah, they should be mocked. However, if you put in the game or boot up the game and press play and it doesn't play, maybe some of those bad reviews are warranted.